If you take out $300,000, again, all I'm suggesting is that there is the project for the halls was contemplated and was planned for.
Yes, nobody is arguing that.
But
I said it was on the list. Now,
no, it was more than on the list. It was there's a detailed cash flow.
Okay, but do I have the money to spend on the hallways?
But affecting that, so that you know, is the 1.6 that we haven't been able to put into the savings account.
Right.
And we have also spec selling two of the apartments.
Right. There are a couple of things that's happened. I'm going to just jump in if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay. We have the amount of money that's owed to us by the mall.
Yes.
We understand that there's now a judgment, and we should be collecting that money. We had the gas problem, not to be redundant, but we didn't count on laying out aside a net of $300,000 on the gas problem. We also had planned to sell 2 apartments. Now, the market turned. The value of the apartments when we put the budget together was about $350,000 each for each. In fact, the values went up for a while and then came down.
Yeah.
But so what we're short of is the amount of money that we haven't spent, we haven't collected on the sale of the apartments. So that's part of the hole in the cash flow.
Okay. The thing that I look at, I see that as possible income. It's not money that I do not have in my pocket.
I'm not suggesting.
Right? So, in other words, man, we can't spend what we don't have.
Okay,
now,
my other concern is with the quality of work that has already been done, and particularly on the floor where you live, which is the penthouse level.
Yes.
Have you looked at the baseboards? Have you looked at the way the wall?
No, it's absolutely disgusting. And not only that, the wallpaper that was selected to go up there is not. Yeah, I know. We know. And it's. Trust me, I was not on the board at the time, and actually I made the same complaint that putting that type of paper up on the penthouse, especially where all of the elevator repairs are done, and the guys with their dirty hands and so forth, they will destroy that within no time.
Well, I think it's an issue that maybe this needs to. Apparently we have no money, which I don't. I can understand if the person's empty, it's empty.
No, it's not that we don't have.
But the hallways are really critically important to the value of the apartments in these buildings.
Yes.
Because if somebody comes and goes through sleazy-looking hallways that look like downtown Beirut, they're not going to buy an apartment.
No, and ma'am, I agree with you 190%. Now, all I can do with what I have is clean, repair, paint. That's what I can do at this point. Unless we all get together as unit owners and we say, okay, let's have an assessment and we can pay for the hall, let's pay for new wallpaper, let's pay for whatever, and we can collect the money, put it in a little piggy bank and get it done. That's what my way of doing it.
I hope that when you're talking about having carpets rewoven or custom woven to replace what is already there, that you balance that out against the cost of maybe replacing the carpet in those particular hallways, because it might be
absolutely.
Better.
Now, the quality of the carpet that we have throughout the building is excellent. Now, one of the other, yes, here's what I can tell you about those carpets. Okay, very few of them over the last few years have really gotten the maintenance that they deserve.
None of them.
Okay, so in other words, if you have carpets in your house, you just can't vacuum every day and think that your carpet is clean, all right? The amount of filth that filters into the carpet over a period of years and years and years is you can't get it out with a vacuum cleaner that doesn't work. Okay, so what we're hoping to do is to retrain our people to spend some money on some good equipment. Okay, and there are modern equipment today that in-unit service, custodial, could actually ride into the floors, all right? Clean the floors, vacuum them up, and at the same time as they're cleaning or steam vacuum them, okay, with a steam cleaner, those carpets would take a different look overnight. So it's not the best solution, but it's a least costly solution.
Well, I would like to request that the hallways be made a priority. That should be on the number one list. It's a huge selling point. Right now, we have gorgeous lobbies and horrible hallways.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I agree with you more than 100%. Yes, Janet?
In regards to the gas problem of last year, what kind of...
Hold on. She can't.
I'll be glad if you all be quiet. Just be quiet, else people ask.
Hold on.
What kind of insurance, if any, was collected from the problem from the gas?
Okay, Janet's question was in regards to the gas leak. Did we get any insurance money? So, Mary Ellen, could you answer that? I think we certainly did.
Yes, we got
Okay.
money, we were reimbursed based on a calculation of the repair costs that we incurred from the plumber, from J.T. O'Brien. I don't want to, it's somewhere around 200, we got a large amount back, it was over 200,000. So what we did incur on our side on that is the $10,000 deductible, and there were some engineering costs associated that were not reimbursed by the insurance company. So we were made at least 65% whole.
Rita Taylor, 27. Whatever happens to the money? Yeah. Whatever happens to the money that we receive for
The money from the fire was actually used to repair the ninth, the 8th floor, the penthouse floors.
There was a number of bills that we incurred for damage from the fire, which went all the way up to the roof.
There was money received for the elevator. Presently, we have it still in the bank. We did use a small portion to repair some minor things that were wrong with the Tower 3 elevator. But we do have that money put aside. We put towards a modification. Yes, it was about $140,000. Yes.
Okay.
Hi, very quick. In a follow-up to the latest question, Jen,
Yes.
back. I'm Jane Lickerman, Tower 2. The resident or the owner who actually filled into the gas line, I understand that was done on a Saturday after hours, so it was against condo policy. Was that homeowner fined at all? Did we pass on this cost of the $10,000 deductible? Did he have homeowners insurance? Which brings me to the point that if we're going to allow homeowners to do construction and they don't have the same insurance that an outside contractor needs to have, then perhaps we should not be allowing that.
Yes.
And what has been done?
Yes. The whole thing right now is under review by our attorney, and I can't say anything about it. So it's being looked at to see what liabilities the gentleman had, his insurance company. So everything is under right now under review.
Okay, but beyond that part of it, which is that individual, what is the board? Has the board considered changing the policies in terms of having restrictions on people doing their own construction without having proper insurance?
It's actually, it'll be on our next agenda, and we have actually battled this issue back and forth in closed sessions for probably a good month.
Great, thank you.
Since the incident. Yes.